So there were a lot of comments on my last video about how speeding can help you save time because you'll hit more green lights. And that got me thinking about what really matters when you are driving with a lot of stoplights around. And I think the secret sauce is actually acceleration. So here's a green light. I could certainly speed up a little bit, try to catch it. I missed it, right? And so it's gonna turn red. Now, when I start going again, now there's nothing I can do, right? Like getting to this red light faster didn't save me any time. I have to wait until this light turns green. But the moment it turns green, I can start making forward progress, right? The speed limit ahead says it is 35 miles per hour, but there is no acceleration limit on my, and there is no acceleration indicator in my car. So I can try to reach that 35 miles an hour as fast as possible. Boom, there I am, right? And now I'm going the speed limit a little bit over, but I'm going the speed limit, but I got there way faster. And I'm gonna argue that accelerating to the speed limit as quick as you can is the fastest way, or the best way, to legally reduce the time it takes to get from A to B when there's a lot of stoplights around. So here's how I like to think about it. If we imagine our speed versus time as we are accelerating from a stoplight, you can think about it like, let's just say kind of our normal acceleration might look like this, right? Our speed increases until we reach some speed limit, right? Let's just say that's 35 miles per hour in this case. Now, what's cool about a speed versus time graph is that the area underneath this graph is actually the distance that you've traveled, right? This is distance. So in this certain amount of time, right here, let's just say that's like 1 second, we have traveled some distance. But if I accelerate more quickly after leaving that stoplight, let's say I accelerate up to the speed limit much faster, and I stay at that legal speed limit, technically I'm not speeding, and I never speeded in this whole time, right? I stayed below the speed limit the entire time. And nonetheless, I have actually shaved some time off of my trip because I have covered more distance, right? All of this area now in that same second. So I've gained, the area that's inside this triangular shape. Now, I would make the case that if you have a lot of stoplights, right? A lot of stopping and going, and then your speed versus time graph, right, is going to have a lot of these periods. If you accelerate quickly and then you reach that and you have to decelerate, but you accelerate quickly again, right, that you are benefiting as opposed to slowly making your way up to the speed limit. And in my argument, I would say, I did say this in the comments as well, I would say this is like our proof that for those of you who are driving motorcycles, you're getting where you're going faster because motorcycles are going to accelerate more quickly after you hit that green light. So no need to speed. You can still get there faster. Stand by.